back, a segment we haven't visited in almost 2 years. In February 2020, America started to get a little crazy, and we thought, ooh, the time is too serious for this segment, so we suspended it. And then the other day we woke up and realized, is there anything too serious for a game show segment? Probably not. And so it's back. Final Exam, where we pit the news professionals against one another. It's a snake pit to see who's been paying closest attention to the news. Have they been doing their job? This week, two of the very best and two good friends of ours. Dana Perino, host of The Five, America's Newsroom, one of the smartest and most decent people we know, and definitely the most decent person in the TV business. Joining her this evening, not that it's saying much, but it's true. Joining us tonight as well, Jesse Watters, also of The Five, and the man who was about to take over the news show, Jesse Watters, primetime. It starts Monday, 7 p.m., right here on the Fox News Channel. Jesse, by the way, a graduate of Trinity College in Hartford, Connecticut, a fact that has single-handedly prevented that college from falling to the bottom of the U.S. News rankings. So they should be thanking you as well, and we're really glad you got that job.
Do they still claim you?
No, they don't claim me at all.
I wondered. I mean, come on.
They're so awful.
Yeah.
I'm so glad he was here. Okay, here are the rules. Hands on the buzzers. You know this. I ask the questions. The first person to buzz in gets to answer the question. You got to wait till I finish asking before you answer. Once you can answer, and I'll acknowledge you by saying your name. Every correct answer is worth a point. You get one wrong, you lose a point. The cruel math of Final Exam, best of 5 wins. Are you ready?
We're ready.
Okay.
All right, question 1. This is a multiple choice question. There are 3 choices, so wait till all 3
really
are read aloud. Okay?
Yep.
While announcing he will not, after all, be running for the governor of the Empire State, New York, former Mayor Bill de Blasio of New York City did confess something odd and sad. He admitted that he had once played a tragic role in the accidental death of an animal. What kind of animal was it? Wait for the answers. Was it A, subway rat, B, a groundhog, or C, his son's hamster? Dana buzzed early, so it goes to Jesse, say our judges, by name Justin Wells, our EP, so you can blame him later. So, Jesse, it goes to you.
And we're
what
gonna
animal?
Go with B, groundhog, Tucker.
The groundhog. Roll tape.
Together, we can make a big change. Now, I made my fair share of mistakes. I was not good with groundhogs at all.
Mayor Bill de Blasio appearing to drop Staten Island Chuck. A week after the de Blasio fumble, the groundhog did a few more events before being found in its zoo space deceased on February 9th.
So he kills Chuck and then he laughs about it.
I was too anxious. I was too excited. Okay.
But you knew that, didn't you, Dana? Of course you did.
I did know it, but I didn't realize it's like, you know, on that other show, Jeopardy, where I have to wait till you finish.
Exactly.
And then I can do it. Okay.
Exactly. But as an animal lover, I knew that you knew it.
I know.
Okay, question 2. Another multiple choice, another question which you must wait for all options. Here it is. In a recent interview on television, the Vice President of the United States offered some deep philosophical advice to the rest of us. It was much like a Zen koan. We're going to read you several quotes. You tell us which one came directly from Kamala Harris, the yogi. Was it A, it's time for us to do what we have been doing, and that time is every day? Was it B, it's not a sizzling issue, but the shape of our democracy is an issue that affects every other issue? Or was it C, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, a peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Jesse Watters, ladies and gentlemen.
We're going to go with A, whatever she said.
The word salad.
Ooh, the growl from Dana suggests she agrees, but we'll find out. Roll tape.
It is time for us to do what we have been doing, and that time is every day.
So you legalize weed, and that's what you get.
It's like brushing your teeth. Like, you should do that every day, twice.
Every day. And now is the time to do what we do every day.
Now is the time.
All right, question 3. This is not a multiple choice, so fast fingers may have an advantage here. Yet another fast food chain followed the advice of Bill Gates and rolled out a plant-based product they claim, and it's unlikely, tastes just like meat. Among the delicious ingredients within this, potato starch, citric acid, pea fiber. Which chain is behind the foaming? And by the way, we're just going to, you have every reason for thinking that I was finished with the question, so I'm going to overrule our judges. Dana, I think you smacked it first, and we're just...
I didn't.
Oh, now the judges say give it to Dana, because we like Dana.
The reason
that's what they said.
You want to know how I know this?
How?
Because this product was a feature on The Five for Jesse's Feeding Frenzy. I believe you're talking about Kentucky Fried Chicken that's not chicken.
Well, I don't actually know. I know I'm not going to eat it, but we're going to roll the tape.
You can buy it at KFC nationwide starting on Monday. Okay, does it taste like real chicken or is it what they call chewed and glued? I can tell you this. They used a new technology this time, and they will replicate the real meat muscle fibers. So apparently it's good.
No, it's not good. We tried it on the 5 and it's not good.
Well, it didn't. It doesn't taste like chicken, but it looked like chicken.
Right.
That was weird.
It's like the opposite of all other foods. It doesn't look like chicken, but it tastes like chicken. But you can't go beyond meat anyway. It doesn't make sense. Okay, question 4. We are about to show you a woman on the screen. She's a female member of the United States Senate. There she is walking around a restaurant without a mask, despite complaints from the owners and from fellow diners. Now, this senator has long lectured the rest of us plebes about wearing our masks. Who is she? Dana.
I believe that was Kirsten Gillibrand.
You believe that was Kirsten Gillibrand of New York. Was it indeed? I can't tell.
Unfortunately, we're seeing resurgences all across America. As people stop wearing masks, as they stop social distancing, we're seeing a massive spread. And so the governor is doing what he can to make sure that New York does not have its own resurgence.
Kirsten.
Dana gets it. 2-2. And so that brings us to this place of peril, this place of emotional drama. 5 versus the 5 at 2 versus 2. This is the final question. Are you ready?
Yeah. Here we go.
Okay, this is a multiple choice. There's a children's song called Baby Shark that has driven parents almost to the brink of insanity for many years now. And it just set a record. Because it's so awful, it's also so popular. It's become the most viewed video in the history of YouTube. So multiple choice, how many views does this video have? Is it A, 3 billion? Is it B, 5 billion? Or is it C, 10 billion? Dana!
I'm going to have to go with C, 10 billion.
Oh, no.
That is so dark. It couldn't have 10 billion. But we'll find out. Here's the tape.
The children's music mega hit just set a new record on YouTube. Baby Shark has become the very first video ever to pass 10 billion with a B views.
Wow.
I told Jesse that I didn't want to feel competitive on my way down, but I'm really glad I won.
Oh, man, that hurts.
Remember when they told us the internet was going to make us smarter? Boy, add that to the live file.
But thank you for putting that song in our head. Your viewers,
Yeah,
thank you, Tucker.
I won't be able to sleep.
I've already eliminated it. Dana, you get a mouth breather mug, a specialty of the show, and a camo koozie that apparently our producers made in the break room.
I really get one?
Yeah, apparently that's what Justin just said. I mean, what do I know about fulfilling orders?
I don't think I've ever won final exam before. I'm honored. Thank you.
You guys are the best. Dana, congratulations.
Thank you,
Congratulations to you, Jesse Watters. We'll see you next week, right before our show. We're really excited.
All right, I'll see you then.
Thanks, Tucker.